allowed them to get off to that hot start, and how did you guys respond so late in the game?
It was just mental breakdowns on defense. I mean, we had a great week of practice, so I mean, it's just tough when they get out to a lead like that to come back, especially in such a competitive league. Every team is good, and they're going to give us their best shot. So definitely have to do a lot better on the defensive end, clean some things up moving forward.
Hunter, I know you've said you've tried to work harder to get involved more when teams are trying to take you out. What was that like from your perspective in this game, and how that sort of changed the game went on?
Yeah, I think in the first half, I let them kind of try to take me out of the game with their doubles and hard digs and stuff like that, and I think that's kind of what helped them, be so successful in defense in the first half. I think we were just a little too stagnant. We didn't really get a lot of paint touches out there, and I think that kind of really hurt us because we weren't really able to play inside out. We were kind of just real stagnant out there in offense.
And what was your perspective on that last play? You were able to make the pass to KJ down the court.
The last play we could talk about, obviously, because it's the last play, but there was a lot of plays leading up to it that we could have changed the outcome of, and so, there will be a lot of speculation on the last play, but we put ourselves in that position, with a terrible first half, and then continued early in the second half. So we put ourselves in that position to where we had to play perfect, kind of like that Missouri game, and we didn't play perfect at the end.
Zeke, how much of this week and today especially was getting to the free throw line for you by design and an emphasis?
I mean, it's pretty much been an emphasis for our team the entire year. We feel like we're not aggressive enough to getting downhill. We kind of rely on Hunt and Flory and KJ to make plays on the low block just in order to get a foul call. So something we got to do more of is our guards getting downhill, not even just looking for contact, but just being aggressive and going in there, with the intent to score instead of looking to draw a foul. That's just kind of what I did tonight, and I got rewarded for it.
For both of you, you've talked Flory up a lot all year, and he obviously had a big impact today. Where do you think he impacted it the most today?
I mean, his defense was incredible. I mean, it's not often you see a 6'9" guy pick up a point guard 94 feet. Like, that's just incredible. His athleticism, it really was on display tonight. And then obviously came up huge with some offensive rebounds and some great looks from the guys when he's posting up and stealing inside. And I mean, he just played an overall fantastic game.
Yeah, I mean, he really came in and brought a lot of energy, especially in that second half. He definitely fueled that comeback. I mean, he just, especially when me and him are together in there, they usually have to have somebody smaller, and he was able to take advantage of that. Like Zeke said, with offensive rebounds and just post ups and stuff like that. And then defensively, that's kind of what we expect out of Flo. He's the best athlete in my opinion on the floor every time, and so like he said, he's a 6'9", 6'10" guy who can play 1 through 5 and really just defend, even point guards out there. So he's a great asset for us, and he came up big today.
Zeke, on that play where you hustled and jumped over the half-court line, did you think you saved the ball? And what did the ref tell you?
Do I think I saved it? I'm pretty sure I know I saved it. I saw the replay. Obviously, my foot wasn't, across half court, but I mean, we didn't get the call. It's the next play. Got to move on. It's definitely a tough situation, but can't really, blame that on anybody. They called what they called. We got to move forward, and I think we ended up getting a stop on defense. So it played out well.
What's the mood in the locker room looking ahead? You guys aren't, used to losing.
Yeah, it's definitely disappointment just because of the excitement of the second half, and where we felt like we put ourselves in really good position with 30 seconds left, or I think it was like 16 seconds left of the tie game. But kind of disappointed in how we started off the game. Also, we got to come ready to play. It's disappointing that we started off so bad and put ourselves in a position where we had to almost play perfect to try to come back and win.
You talked about the first half not being able to play inside out when they pack it in like that. If you're not able to do that, what adjustments can you make in that situation?
That's a good question. I think just trying to for myself, try to post deeper, try to pour more pressure on them. But I also trust my guys to hit shots. I think I need to be a little bit more dominant down there and try to get the ball in positions where I can help my teammates out.
All right, fellas, thank you. Oh, anyone else? Thank you, guys.